Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you are a returning favorite, welcome back. So today I have my video finally on Yankee Candle Scent of the Year One Together. I did pick this up on Tuesday. I had planned to film it Tuesday evening. I was really under the weather for a couple of days, cold, whatever. I just couldn't smell a heck of a lot of anything. So I'm finally back to 100%, and I can smell, thankfully. So I went in on my lunch break, 11:30 or so, whatever, and I was the first one to purchase the scent of the year. They only had 8 of the jars and like 8 of the 2-wick tumblers in the store there. They're $30, and you can't use coupons or anything like that, but I didn't pay full price because I had a $5 reward certificate, and I had a $5 gift card through Shopkick. You don't know what Shopkick is. It's kind of like an eBay thing, but you get points every time you go into stores and make a purchase. And you get gift cards for Yankee Candle, Home Goods. That's how I get a lot of my stuff. You get gift cards for Yankee Candles, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, whatever. I'll link in the description below a link to do that. So, well, let's talk about it. So here it is. Here is the jar of One Together. We have a special jar here. It's off-white, so like creamy or an eggshell type. And as you can see, there's no picture on it. It's like a powder-coated jar, and sort of like a gold etched on the front. And on the back, we have a special gold painted lid right there. Painted on the inside there. It is a little translucent on the insides. And we have white paraffin wax on the inside there. So, news of this scent, initially thought it was going to be called Miracle Flower, because way back in December, stores started to receive scent machine refills for the stores called Miracle Flower. And it turns out that Miracle Flower is indeed basically the main scent note in this, but they were just calling it Miracle Flower. And there's things that point to this initially being called Miracle Flower, such as in the UK, the label on the bottom does say Miracle Flower. Here it says SOTY 19, Scent of the Year 19. So there were some indicators that Miracle Flower was the original name for the jar until they changed it to One Together. They are marketing this like crazy in the store since the semi-annual sale started. It is limited quantities, whatever that means. I hear some stores are only getting like 36, some stores are getting 8. Supposedly there's not going to be a restock in the stores, but who knows. As of today, I'm recording this on Friday. Still available online in both forms. Interesting thing to note, since it is white wax, typically the white wax in the 2 wicks are going to be paraffin. This one was the smooth wax, unfortunately. And then here we have the magazine that came, and it has a whole, as soon as you open it up, it has a whole spread in there. And I don't know, it's interesting. I'll read what this says on the back here, and we'll talk a little bit more about it there. Also, if you're going to pick one of these up, search through all of your jars in the store. They nick easily. I had a couple that I saw where the Yankee Candle logo was actually kind of rubbed off. Very disappointing. So the quality control there, certainly not there. So what does it say? As our debut scent of the year, One Together celebrates the growing desire to be a unique, expressive individual while embracing the diverse world around us. At the heart of this one-of-a-kind fragrance is the rare Miracle Flower, which makes a bold impression within the supporting base of soft wood, suede, and glowing amber. The resulting fragrance is a beautifully nuanced and altogether intoxicating. Okay. Yeah, it's sort of unique, but is it really? So that miracle flower is kind of like a sharp, fruity kind of note going on there. And it does have a soft, the wood note is kind of soft, the suede. I'm not sure. Certainly a little peppery note going on here. This is a scent you kind of have to pick up to smell it, to see if you like it. But would I have chosen this for scent of the year? Is it mass appeal? Is it unique? Probably not. Am I gonna burn this? No. The only reason why I picked this up, honestly, is just to put it on a shelf, and maybe it'll be rare in a couple years, maybe it won't. Who knows? But from my understanding, they are going to be doing a scent of the year going forward. So every year there'll be some kind of scent of the year in a special jar, whatnot. But I mean, $30 is a lot to spend on this because you can't use coupons on it. Could you put your money elsewhere? Definitely. If you want it as a collector's piece, yeah, go for it. If you want it as a collector's piece, definitely go for this jar. It's the classic Yankee Candle look. It's their 50th anniversary, so it's the first time they're doing this. There's a fruitiness going on here. I've never smelled a miracle flower before in my life because apparently they only grow in Japan. So I can't really say if it's authentic or not, but I'll take their word for it. But yeah, it's a sharp, sweet fruitiness. Go in the store and smell it. If you want to put it on a shelf, conversation piece, collector's item, certainly something to have there. Would I purchase more of this one? No. See what the catalog has to say about this. Basically the same thing there. Yeah, just the same thing there, and you can see that's what the tumbler looks like. It also does have a gold lid. They don't show it in the picture there, but it is a gold lid there. So let's talk real quick about something that's kind of exciting that they're going to be bringing out, and that is the 50th anniversary collection. I had spoken about this a little while ago there. So we're going to get 5 scents in the spring, and we're going to get more in the summer, autumn, and then winter. So the whole point of the 50th anniversary collection is they're trying to do some throwbacks to some original scents from the 70s on up. And there's some controversy over the labels because, as you can see in this picture, they're not using the square labels or any kind of label that we've seen before. They're putting these little circulars on there and just putting their own little touch on there. So we're going to be getting Salt Mist Rose. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but this says it's since the 90s. However, my research says it was actually from the 70s, early 80s, because it was available in the Country Kitchen jar, and it was apparently one of Mike Kittredge Sr.'s favorite scents that he created. So, and I believe it was also relabeled New England Rose or Rose by the Shore, by the Seaside or something like that later on. Honeydew Melon comes out every couple years, so that's nothing. Blueberry, that's going to be an original scent there. I think it's like from the 80s or maybe in the late 70s there. Rainbow's End, everybody loves that. And then, of course, there's going to be Orange Dreamsicle, which we saw a couple years ago. So really the only one we haven't seen in many years from this collection is the Salt Mist Rose, which the description just says, the beautiful scent of delicate roses by the sea. So look for a rose scent in there, rose petals kind of mixed with the little sea breeze, sea air action going on there. Blueberry, that's probably just going to be a straight up blueberry. Rainbow's End, we all know it's clean, fresh fragrance there. Honeydew Melon, ripe, cantaloupe, honeydew, things like that. And then we have orange dreamsicle, you know, like the orange and vanilla swirl, orange and vanilla pop with the cream filling in the middle there. So we have that. And then we have the bounce back coupon this time around is 50% off any item in the store minus scent of the year, elevation, Chesapeake Bay, those things there. Starts February 8th through March 3rd, and they are advertising the 50th anniversary there. So good time to get some accessories. Probably gonna get some Easter accessories out towards the tail end there, but the St. Patrick's Day stuff is out already, so Emerald Isle is back, thankfully. So is Lucky Shamrock. And Emerald Isle is back in the melt cup form as well this year. So, okay guys, so that's what I have for you for my Yankee Candle scent of the year. Like I said, go smell it. Nothing fantastic, but certainly a conversation piece, a shelf collectible item. So, alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll have more content. See you soon.